Okay, welcome Team Gang friends. Vin Lamant here. I want to welcome you to our Save Club overview. We're going to be fairly quick. This is a very simple opportunity and concept. This was shared to me from about five different people, reached out to me. And these five or six different people, all sharp, busy business professionals, people that I know, like, and trust. I trust their business acumen. So I'm wondering what's got them so excited about this. I went and looked at this system. It's actually a system I'm familiar with, this Powerline system. Another company that uses this system, actually the only other company that uses this system in the membership space in 2023 went on to acquire 1 million paid customers and affiliates in 13 months. Now, just over 2.5 years, about 1.8 million, and they are acquiring over 10,000 new customers and affiliates per week. This is Save Club. This is 2 or 3 weeks old. I saw this. I said, you know what? Let me get started now. There is some merit to getting started with something early, right? If you invested with Google or Bitcoin or Facebook or Dell early, you had a better opportunity of creating wealth. And I saw this. I said, listen, I want to get started ASAP. I watched this 6-minute video, right? It has a video. This is all done for you, right? And I like the fact that the tech is done for you. A lot of people don't have the time or the tech skills to build a funnel, build an email campaign. This system has everything all built in. And oh, by the way, this is only $20 a month. So, it's nothing that to stop and debate this with a spouse, right? I didn't say to my wife, hey, I want to sit down and have a conversation with you. I saw this new business opportunity. I saw this boom instantly, right? So it's this funnel, and it's about over 1 million places to save, the world's biggest brands and exclusive deals. Profit quickly with our turnkey marketing system, the most powerful system in the industry. Get a head start in building your team. Now, guys, when I speak through this presentation, I'm going to speak in terms of reality, passive income, recurring bills. My background, and I say this because most people come from the working class. I come from the working class. I had a safe, secure job, quote unquote, with pension and benefits. My father made sure I took all the city tests. My name's Vin from New York. Go figure, right? I took all the city exams, sanitation, corrections, firefighter, police officer, corrections, everything. And the New York City Police Department called me at the age of 20. I became a New York City cop. I was a police officer for 11 years. And then I was a firefighter. I rolled over the same pension system, and I was a New York City firefighter for 10 years. Now, the reason I say that is a couple reasons. One, I'm not this big time businessman, all right, or tech guy, but I'm a family man that wanted to create more wealth for my family. That's one. And two, the reason I took that job, and a lot of people take those jobs, not that you're going to get rich, it's just that you're going to have benefits and a pension for life. A pension is that mailbox money. A lot of first responders, we like to call it the pension fairy. It does, in fact, show up every single month. And this program is something designed because this isn't some MLM I'm showing you, right? This is a different model. This is a membership model, a subscription-based business, something like Costco, Sam's Club, BJ, Spotify. Okay, these different memberships out there, things like ClickFunnels, even OnlyFans. I mean, we hear things popping up where people pay monthly for products or services that make their life more convenient or add value. And Save Club is certainly in that space, and it's going to skyrocket. This is only 2 weeks old, or 3 weeks old, and it's already skyrocketing. And another thing to note here, once you fill out this form, and again, if someone invited you, let me just put the dogs out. If someone invited you to this presentation, go ahead, puppies. I say it all the time. The dogs, they act up. It's like the kids when we go on the phone, right? They start going nuts. And so, if someone invited you here, make sure you just use this funnel. This is all we're doing. We're sharing a link that we get as affiliates. I paid $60 to be an affiliate. It's a $20 a month program. I share this with people. And that's what my friend Matty did. He's on now. He shared this with me. I actually saw it on his Facebook wall, right? He wasn't spamming it. I entered my information. I got an email from the company, which I like is the company emails you. This should populate in a second, right from the company. So he didn't have to create an email. He didn't have to do any of that stuff. Took me right to the back office here, and you can kind of look around the back office for yourself, right? And so this is a membership model. And what I like too is, I mean, depending on when you're watching this, but right now this is in pre-launch, right? The Save Club is in pre-launch up until June 1st, 2025. It is right now, it is May 21st. So this is not really in launch until 10 days from now. Yet we could still use the deals, and people are doing it all over Facebook. So I want to share with you what this is about. This is the Powerline system. See this system here? So this is a Friday cutoff. And I'll explain to you what that means. In 2 days, 14 hours, 48 minutes, and 10 seconds, there will be a cutoff. And all the pre-enrollees, I'm going to click Powerline at the top. And all these pre-enrollees, see these 12,000 pre-enrollees since this account was started, all right? Well, and they're from all over the world. You see here, this is popping in all these different flags on the left here. They go into what's called a Powerline system, which is a 2 by 16 matrix. And by Friday at midnight, these people from the Powerline, the people that upgrade to become an affiliate, can uh, potentially land in your downline in your business, and you get paid on people that you don't know from all around the world using this membership, potentially, right? There's no guarantees in income, there's no guarantees in spillover. But the reality is that's one of the reasons why that this grows so quickly, is because this has this system that makes it easier for a regular everyday person to have success. Okay. And so, most powerful system in the industry, Save Club does two things, right? All they do is help people save money on things we're already doing. I'll show you that. And help people make money easier. Residual. This is a residual business, residual, sticky, pension type income. This isn't some MLM with auto ship and business volume and starter packs and all that stuff, right? You click down the lower left at the bottom here to learn how to save money. And I like it because it's products and brands that we're familiar with, right? We see these brands: Wild Wings, Holiday Inn, IHOP, right? You know these brands. I don't even have to read them to you, right? Costco, Firehouse Subs, Olive Garden, Kohl's, right? I jokingly say my wife and mother-in-law like to drag me through Kohl's. I don't know. And so they rake me over the coals. And so anyway, the dining, all these different things, travel, save money on things we're doing anyway. So we're not introducing anything new to people's lives. I'm not telling friends, hey, did you ever hear of Costco? You know, you can save money and extra money in Costco. And again, talk about memberships. Costco, the membership. So this is really all we do. And if you want to upgrade, I'll show you how you could do that. It's actually fairly simple. Let's go back to the home page. You click to lock in your position. You fill out your information. Okay. You create a username so you have your own website. And you could choose to get started. It's funny because this presentation, we're doing it up on the front end of the presentation, like how to get started. Usually you wait until the end and say, okay, what's the cost? So the cost is the option one, or if you want to be an affiliate, is 20, that's $20 per month. It's $19.97, we'll call it 20 per month, and $60 a year. So you can sign up today for $80. You can actually sign up if you just want to be a member for 20 bucks. You don't have to be an affiliate. Okay, most people choose the affiliate because, again, part of what's going on in the world, people want to save money, but people are looking to build an online income, something that doesn't interfere with their busy lifestyles. Most people are busy. I know I'm busy. You're busy. I'm speaking quickly because I'm fairly busy, and that's how we roll, right? So that's option one, is do it monthly, or option two, do it annually. I did it annually. You don't have to do it annually. I found it easier for a variety of different reasons. When I do it annually as a VIP, I paid $60 for the affiliate and 240 bucks. I paid all my months up front. Here's why I did it. One, I don't want the monthly payment. Two, as a leader, I want to create that in my business. Three, that creates retention. Again, you're going to hear me say residual income, recurring income, a pension type of income. That type of income has to be, if it's reoccurring, it has to be, retention has to be high. And I'm going to show you in a presentation why, if you've ever been part of a home-based business, it's been a challenge for retention, and this eliminates that. This is a brilliant program. And again, when I saw this model a couple of years ago with another company called Live Good, I said, this is going to be big. And sure enough, it broke all network marketing records. And that's because of retention and the membership model and a variety of other reasons that I'm about to show you now. So Save Club, really all it is global discount savings, deals and discounts. Like I said, it's in pre-launch. Okay. The problem on the lower left is what we know. I mean, I'm not telling you anything you don't know here, right? Inflation, supply chain issues, corporate markups, rising costs. Every time you go to the store, it's more money, right? Higher grocery prices, housing, fuel, entertainment, dining. A solution, again, I'm not going to sit here and say Save Club's the greatest thing ever, all right? It's a phenomenal business opportunity. I see it. I'm all over it, right? A lot of people are. Save Club helps you earn extra income and save more in everyday expenses, right? That's basically all we're doing. It's very, very simple, all right? And this is why so many people are not only excited, but they're in. They're getting started because you already know these brands. These can just pop up and you know what they are. Whether it's Applebee's, Papa John's, IHOP, Jersey Mike's, Olive Garden, shopping brands like Samsung, BJ's, Cabela's, right? Target, Apple, Home Depot. You want to save money in these places. We use these places already. Automotive brands. You get an oil change. You get tires for your cars, right? Goodyear, Firestone, Pep Boys, Jiffy Lube, Advanced Auto Parts, Midas. Theme parks, movie, direct ticket brands. You want to go to the movies, AMC Theaters, Regal, Legoland, Universal, Disney, and a lot of other travel brands. There's a lot of travel opportunity here as well. Rent-a-cars, Hilton, Hyatt, resorts, right? So again, buy one, get one free meals. We like that. My wife and I find ourselves, I don't want to laugh. I don't know. We end up going out to dinner a little bit earlier these days. Maybe it's the early bird. I don't know, but we like a BOGO. We like a buy one, get one free. We like discounts. We're fans of it, right? And this is what we've always liked that stuff, right? We're not cheap. We just would rather money stay in our pocket instead of their pocket, right? And these are products and services we are using anyway, right? Popeyes, all this stuff. Well, I don't really go to Popeyes, but I mean, I just happen to read that one, right? Applebee's, IHOP, whatever. You see these brands, you know what they are. Online savings, you know anyone that shops online, right? E-commerce, more brands that you know. Travel savings, 25 to 50% off, right? Better than public sites. You can use the portals. This company has like six, from what I understand, six different travel portals that you can use, and you simply do a price comparison. When you do a price comparison, you see, obviously choose the cheaper one. If you get a cheaper at Expedia, obviously you're going to use that. If you get a cheaper here, you're going to use here, right? Booking.com, TripAdvisor, right? VRBO, and more. So what I like too, from a business perspective, is especially now because these are coming out on Facebook and we're starting to see people posting their discounts. So it's not like a before and after picture where people are sitting there in their underwear and saying, "Oh, look at all the weight I lost." And it's different. Now you could just flat out see it and like, look, I saved X amount of dollars using this program. Why wouldn't I use it, right? In this example, it's a $24 savings. If you're paying $20 a month and you're making a $24 savings on one purchase, it flat out makes sense, right? The average membership is estimated now to save a potential annual user $1,600 on products and services. Again, they're already using dining, food, shopping, retail, auto health services, theme parks activities, hotel, car rental. Again, it's not strange to tell anybody about this. And this is what makes this an incredible opportunity. It just does. For 100 reasons. I'll be doing more overviews like this. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do more compensation plan. I'm going to break it down. We have fast start trainings. We're going to teach people how to get started. We're going to teach people what it is they need to know on how to build, manage, and maintain a business that could be equal to or greater than in residual income, their monthly obligations and expenses. A lot of people can't retire. Even folks like me that have a pension, I'll be 55 this year. If I plan on living to 100, 105, I mean, who wouldn't want to, right? That means, is my pension going to be enough for the next 50 years? I mean, people do not really think that way. They kind of take what comes their way. But this is something that you can build from your phone. And again, if you're watching this replay, we're just illustrating that you can blend this into your very busy life. I want to share with you something in traditional network marketing. Maybe you've done it before, maybe you haven't. But one of the challenges in traditional network marketing compared to the subscription membership model that Save Club on the right has is traditional network marketing. All of these brands are generally foreign to people. And you have to introduce something to someone's life that's foreign. Where with Save Club, we're not introducing anything that's foreign. So right off the bat, it makes it a lot easier to save, to talk about, right? For me to say to a friend, "Hey, I saved money in Home Depot," compared to, "Hey, have you ever thought about having cleaner, greener products in your house to clean your sink?" I mean, it's to me that has always been cringy and strange. I just like math. I like business. I like things that make sense, and I like to get on with my life. But I love passive income because let me tell you, if you have never experienced passive income, the stress and anxiety it can remove from your life is priceless. Okay, and we're not talking about can you make 50,000 a month here, 80,000 a month? We believe that you can. But can you make 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 500 a month, right? As much as your monthly expenses and a little bit more? Definitely. All right. If you hang out with us, right? On the left, again, a problem with traditional network marketing, not to be bashing it, but it's a very difficult model now more than ever, right? You always have to introduce the greatest collagen, peptides, juice, shakes, vitamins, whatever it is. My CBD oil is better than your CBD oil. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. My doctors can kick your doctor's asses. Like, it's always something strange. And you're running around town with a patent in your hand, trying to tell, and you're crazy. This is why people think you're nuts when you do it, right? And so I used to do that. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore. It's just people think I'm nuts. And you know what? They were right doing businesses like that. Sorry, but I don't want to tell you about a certificate of analysis. I was a fireman. What am I going to tell you about a peptides or something now? Phytonutrients? Like phytonutrients, I thought were like dog's treats when I heard it. Like I didn't know what the hell you're even talking about. Even peptides. People are like, dude, when someone pitched me on peptides, they're like, I have one word to tell you. I'm like, what is it? Peptides. I'm like, I thought it was like a cleaning detergent or something. I don't know. What the hell do I know? Right? And so the doctors call. I got to get you like to listen to some doctor who's doing a network marketing business because they can't pay for they're getting paid less money because of insurance. Let's just be real here. Okay. You can't get it anywhere else. These crazy friggin' things that we're telling people in these MLMs, it's crazy. When on the right, it's just like, hey, we can save a little money on your oil change, right? With the Save Club. It's not strange, right? It's not strange. So starter packs are strange. On the left, traditional network marketing. Strange. Hey, Joe, get on a Zoom today at Zoom at noon. Joe gets on a Zoom. Joe wants to make money and look good and feel good, but Joe doesn't want to spend $300 to $500 on a starter pack. That's something where you got to stop and say, all right, let me talk to my wife. Or do we send the kids to college or do we get a starter pack? Like which one should we do, right? Then you have the auto ship, which is $150 a month. Again, this is a model that I used in the past. It's just antiquated and it doesn't work the way it used to work, right? And this isn't like an opinion. If you're involved with MLM, you've seen this happen. Companies, even the last few months, companies have shut down, popular companies, right? Because of this auto ship. Here's the reality. No one stays on auto ship. No one likes auto ship, right? No one wants it, right? $150 a month. And the thing with an auto ship, because someone asked me, what's the difference between an auto ship and a membership? An auto ship, like let's just say you are in this traditional network marketing and you get an auto ship every month. Like you have to buy the product every month to stay active or qualified. Like there's all these hoops you got to jump through. And again, I know I'm sound like I'm bashing you, but there's no way I'm getting on a thing and telling people about auto ship because I don't like staying on auto ship. So if you do that type of business with traditional network marketing, it's been $2,000 a year, and Save Club for the year is 300 and no monthly, right? So in other words, if you get started as an affiliate, first of all, you're not getting a quote unquote starter pack. You're getting tools that other companies they don't give you. You don't get a funnel. You don't get email campaigns, autoresponders, done for you AI. I mean, AI following up with your leads. So really all you've got to do is get pre-enrollees. When people fill out that form, whether you text it to them or they see it on social media, however it is, it would teach you how to do that. And they fill that out, then a ratio appears, right? In other words, it is a numbers game. Everything's a numbers game. But your acquisition is higher because it's a lower expense. The acquisition is higher because it's about saving money, and the retention is higher for multiple reasons. The first reason the retention is higher in a business like this, and this is already proven. So I'm not telling anybody anything that they don't know, right? Or can't be shown. The membership model, first of all, $20 a month compared to $150 a month is like 12%. All right. That's number one. Number two, $20 a month, 66 cents a day. But number three, people just pay for the year here as a VIP. They don't have to. Some people get started and they start with the 80. And then we've noticed people upgrading, and there's 100 reasons why. One of the reasons is retention. The other reason is they don't want monthly. The other reason is there's more money in the compensation plan if you do it that way. There's coded bonuses. And so, but when you do the comparison, a business one shot annually. So in other words, I'm in this business. I paid 300 and I text out a bunch of people. Now I'm in the black and I have no monthly. So this is why, I mean, and you get paid out residually as if the membership is getting paid. You understand? So you're not getting, so every single month you're getting paid the residual income on your members that pay the annual, right? As well. So over on the left, again, the starter pack ownership business volume got to be qualified. The reason it's a challenge for people to internalize that is because on the right here with Save Club, we don't like none of these things do that. Amazon Prime doesn't say, hey, you got to get a starter pack and then you start paying us. Or Netflix doesn't say you've got to watch a few movies every single month, right? Costco doesn't say, hey, you haven't been here in 2 months, you can't come back. You got to start over again, right? So they don't do that. As a matter of fact, Planet Fitness, they depend on people not showing up for their business. So this is why, the subscription economy. I was going to play a Patrick Bet David video for you, but I don't have it keyed up. But so if you want to get started, it's $80 to be in, right? Well, here's what you can do, right? If you don't want to get started, you could say, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. If you want to be just a member, it's $20. All right. If you want to be a member and affiliate, right, and learn how to, make money, we're here to help you. Then it's $60 for the year and $20 a month. So it's $80 today. And then you could always upgrade to VIP if you want to. This way you don't have the monthly. Like let's just say you get started today and then next month you want to do VIP. You just pay the difference and you don't have any monthly, right? Payment options, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover, right? They pay out in crypto if you want, which I like because I want to start diversifying and tell my kids to do that as well. But they also do ACH, which I like big time. And it's very smooth. Like this back office, I like it. The buttons are big, the lettering is big. It's very quick, it's speedy, and it makes sense. So here's how I got started. Just so you know, and this kind of like let you know that this is really all we do is I sent out some DMs and some texts to people at first. That's what I did, right? As a matter of fact, let me do this. I sent them the link, right? So I sent them this. And what I did first was I did this and this. Personally, I didn't want to put it on my Facebook. I don't know. I don't do that. Maybe I should. Maybe I will at some point. I didn't do that. I mean, some people can do it. Some people put something on their Facebook page and they get leads, right? So make sure, when we get you started, we want to show you the right way in doing this and help you. Not everyone's the same, right? Not everyone has the same amount of influence. Not everyone has experience in this industry. Maybe you've tried this business model and you never really made full-time income, right? We're going to show you how, like, mathematically, if you hang out with us and the people that are involved, we can help you do it. But some people use Facebook, some people are using TikTok. I just did a TikTok video the other day. I did a couple lives, right? I'm going to start doing it more. This is on YouTube right now. I mean, right now as we speak, it's live on Zoom, but the recording is on YouTube and LinkedIn. I haven't even gone over there yet. I mean, this is going to be huge on Instagram. I don't know. You do you, but we'll teach you how to market. Marketing is, listen, this is the world we live in. Social media marketing, right? And once people fill out that form, they get an email, and this is all done for you. Okay, this isn't just a replicated website. I want people to really understand this is for lead generation. This is a global business with no shipping, no manufacturing. There's no customs or products being delivered. This is instant, global, right? Right to the back office, like I showed you in the beginning. And that's all we do. We just get people started and help them stay started. And that's really it. Like, I wish I had a lot more to show you, but we really don't. It's if you want to save money, right? And if you're looking to build something like a pension type of income, we can help you do it. We're doing it. I'm doing this every day, right? This Zoom, I'll be doing like Monday through Friday for the most part. Tonight there's a corporate Zoom at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then there's another corporate cutoff Zoom on Friday night at 8 p.m. Friday night at midnight Pacific time is the cutoff, right? So if you opt in now and people can, and they decide to upgrade to affiliate, okay, then they can maybe surpass other people. Well, this comp plan, the compensation plan is incredible because it's low ticket and it's sticky, it's residual, and I'm very excited about this because I know what happened and is happening with LiveGood, which is another company, right? That's using this model that really paved the way and mathematically, and I'm a platinum affiliate with that company. So why did I decide to pivot and do this as well and add this as another multiple income stream? Is because this is going to be much bigger, much easier for people to get to 500 a month. And if you can help people, and I have Maddie on a second, if you can get to 500 a month, then the leadership and other people, we can find people in your organization and help them get to 500 a month. That's how you get to 2,500 a month. And then all we do again is find other people in that organization, help them get to 500 a month, and then help that. And that's all we're doing. We're helping people go 1 star, which is 2 referrals, then to 2 star, which is this team of 20, right? We're going to help you do it, right? Don't panic. People sometimes, I panic when I start this. I'm like, oh no. I was a cop doing search warrants, right? I was a fireman. Oh, you're so brave. I was like, I'm scared. I don't know. To reach out to people, sometimes I'm like, should I reach out to them? What are they going to think of me? But anyway, I'm getting over it. I'm reading some books to get better at this. We're rolling it together, right? Hey, Maddie, you want to tell people why you're so friggin' excited?
Yeah, Vince, hey, thanks for having me. So real fast, folks, I'm Matt Jameson. I'm here in Salmon River, New Brunswick, Canada. I wasn't looking for another business, folks. It was the last thing on my list, and this kind of fell in my lap. I know the owner, Charles, for the last 17 years, and this just makes sense, helping people save money, but also making money, helping people save money. And you know what Vince talked about? There's a lot of great products in network marketing. I think the entire industry of the home-based business space is changing and morphing. And you know what? There's so many great products out there. But again, trying to explain this product is better than that product. Why why shakes are, but my shake's better than your shake. Why my coffee's better than your coffee. Whatever. This is refreshing in the fact that every single family in the world needs to save money. We have a digital product offering. There is no shipping borders. There's no issues with shipping or anything like that. And then being able to make money, helping people save money. I'll keep saying that because that just makes sense to me. But here's the biggest thing for me. I questioned and I laughed at the other business model, the other $9.99 business model. I laughed at it when it first came out 2.5 years ago. I didn't take action. And so I kind of look back going, oh my God, I missed the boat because I did. But with this being so early, it's like a brand new grocery store in your community, but with Walmart infrastructure, because we are a sister company. The CEO here is best friends with the CEO on the other of the other company. The same exact software, same exact platform. And so it just made sense. And I did the annual fee, the VIP myself, right from the get-go. I saw the value. I knew I didn't want to leave any money on the table, and I didn't want my credit card to get hit every single month. Vince, I did that, and I made $1,900 in the first 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, sorry, something like that. And it's not to brag or boast or give you income, but listen, I paid my annual VIP, and I would pay for my membership for the next few years if I want to look at it that way. And I haven't even got the monthly residuals yet. That's just on the fast start bonuses and the coded bonuses. And so if you don't think you can make any money with a $19.97 a month program, you are dead wrong. And reevaluate, study the comp plan, ask questions, and help people save money. We're not just going to be, available in the U.S. We are going to have international savings across Canada, Europe, Southeast Asia, India, like all around the globe. Charles has had a digital marketing agency for since 2005. He's well connected. He's inking deals direct with companies. Cashback's a big thing. Card linking, where you won't even have to use our app, which will be released here soon. You just put your card in the back office. You pay for something, it automatically applies a discount, automatically gives you cash back. So yeah, that's why I'm excited to hear. Like I said, I wasn't looking for a business. I just launched another business with an amazing product, physical product, coffee company here a few months back, and that's going well. But this is too big. It just makes too much sense, and I had to pivot. I just had to pivot 100%, put all my efforts here, and that's what I did. So that's why I'm here, Vince. Thanks for having me. We're at 135. Great presentation. Appreciate you doing these, and we're here every day. Yeah. Thank you very much. And thanks for everybody that jumping on.
Right on, Team Gang friends. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks all for coming on the air. Really appreciate you guys. If you need anything, LMK, and I'll see you all at the top. Let's go do it.